This week's Intentional Living, I'm coming to you as a wife, a mother, a sister, and a friend. I woke up this morning with a lot on my mind and a lot on my heart. Like many of you, I haven't seen my best friend in person for months, but we do talk on the phone when we can. We're both working moms with very different schedules. We can probably all agree that 2020 hasn't been anything like we were hoping for. We have seen a novel virus, isolation, depression, civil unrest, and discrimination. And yet we are all seeing change, big change, and everyone deals with this in different ways. Whether you fall under the category of being scared or angry, confused, shocked, and anything else or all of the above, you are feeling something. We were all born and we all bleed red. Recently, many seem to have lost the humanity and love for others. Since the coronavirus started around New Year's Eve of 2019, we are all still learning how to maneuver our way through it and to make the best decisions for our loved ones. Even the facts we have are changing. Across the country, we have seen some of the hardest hit places where hospitals were overrun and our frontline workers have volunteered. It's changed the way that we approach everything, from weddings, birthday parties, social gatherings, and even burying the ones we love. For Lubbock and the South Plains, things started to rapidly change in March, and then came the stay-at-home order, causing fear and isolation for so many. Essential workers went to their jobs every day. Many lost their jobs and worried for their livelihoods, worried how to pay bills, causing depression. We couldn't see our loved ones in nursing homes. We had to leave our loved ones solely in the care of frontline workers who we trust loved their jobs and the people they serve to make up for the things that we couldn't provide. We still can't, but now nursing homes are allowing residents to safely gather in groups of 10 or less. Many have gone back to work, opened up their businesses, went back to work only to have to close back down or have reduced hours. Parents had to choose whether to send their children to daycare or keep them home while they tried to work from home. And many parents became teachers, and we all learned virtual learning. No matter what your story is, you are feeling something. My best friend said something to me several weeks ago as we were discussing the state of the world, and I asked her if I should share my opinion on social media. And her wise words were, no. Now is the time to truly listen. And I had no idea how that would impact me. Then came what happened to George Floyd. And racism in the 21st century became more of a focus. Families trying to explain to their children what was happening and why people were protesting and rallying, wondering how to explain things to children whose beautiful skin was a reason why they were being treated differently. I don't know about you, but I know that in my blended family, we have the absolute palest to the darkest color of skin. And yet we all love each other, laugh together, care for one another, and we grieve together because our differences visually don't take away from being human. So whether you're black, white, brown, purple, or green, to whether you choose to wear a mask or choose not to wear a mask, no one wants to hear another person's point of view anymore. In order to do that, we must first take a look within ourselves and feel and allow grace for not being perfect. We must learn to self-care so that we can be better for our loved ones and for those around us. Think about it. When did being a human being not include empathy for others? When you find your feelings and care for yourself, you can then find grace for yourself and then both grace and empathy for others. There's a quote that states, "I will hold myself to a standard of grace, not perfection." So I'm asking you to stop and listen to those around you, even if you don't agree. We all have a right to our feelings and our opinions, but they don't need to cause us to lash out at others who don't agree with us. Try to put yourself in someone else's shoes. Don't talk, listen. Lastly, if you can do anything, be kind and allow yourself and others grace.